So this is one of the biggest I've ever been to, and I will say this, the lady's really into her pottery. I'm also looking on the ground for snakes, so don't think I'm ignoring you. I'm trying not to fall and trying not to trip over snakes. I'm in an old farmhouse up here in upstate New York, and I'm headed to, there's a little one-room schoolhouse that I'm going to in the back, and I'll flip the camera around here and let you see what this looks like. Here it is. I think it should be red, but it's gray. So let's go inside and check out what's in here. This place has been kind of awesome. Okay, quick scan. Holy moly, this is so awesome. I would so want to make this like a little house. Oh, wow. I see some stuff right up there. Okay, let's go look. It is hot. It is muggy outside. It is nice and cool in here, though. So we've got some glass vases. Like I said, there's pottery all over the McCoy, Francoma, Hull. This one's actually really pretty. It's just everywhere. They were artists. They had good taste. Just not a lot of glass. I will say that. Not a lot of glass. Although this one looks interesting. That's going to need some cleaning. Wait for the haul. Okay, and I'm sure I'm going to miss stuff. I mean, that's just going to happen. I already have a big pile going. Not a lot in the way of ephemera, though. Tons and tons. Look at this. Tons of these paint by numbers all over the place. Oh, I found Jesus. John's not with me. I don't know. He's wandered probably into the barn. But I found Jesus first. Although he was probably in here first. He moves ahead of me and he just kind of goes super quick. An old hobnail lamp. So I'm sorry if I'm going too fast, guys. Right now I'm alone, so I can kind of take a little bit more time. But lately I've been into these old perfume bottles too. That one's a little beyond grody. Some of the stuff is priced. Most of the stuff is not priced. And I might have to put you guys down in a minute so I can actually dig in some of these little, like, cubbies that are here. But if you were looking for something for your antique booth, like, holy, look at the powder jars. Oh my lord, Estee Lauder powder jars. Love it. This is a celery dish. More pottery. I kind of thought this, oh, do we see it? Do we see it? Look at that. Oh, hello, Miss Claudia. Do you see this swan piece? Oh. Okay, so linens. There is more pottery around here. Look at this piece, though. Old wash basin. This is a big old farmhouse. Look at this. Look at these. It's kind of awesome. Maybe we'll come back. And more linens. This is some wallpaper, though, right? Some wallpaper. Oh my gosh, look at this. The Afghans. More Afghans. Look at the sink. Oh my gosh. And what do we find in the sink? A book, because that's a great place for a book. Let's see. The Hand of Lincoln, huh? It's all about the presidents. Ooh, no, wait a minute. Here we go. That's a nice one. Oh my goodness, look at these mirrors. Oh, I love the mirrors. We've hit my room. Here is the little library. And this is just, oh my goodness. Now I gotta see if I can find some Agatha Christie too. Holy crap, right? Oh. So the smell of mothballs hangs in the air, but I wanted to show you guys what's on the shelves. Some crochet for toilet paper. I love that. Some of the stuff is super awesome. And I'm only in the house. There's a couple more outbuildings, so we're gonna go explore. But tons of books. Cookie jars. I like that one. Thanks. Oh yeah, we had a thing for pottery, that's for sure. This is unreal. Okay, now we're on our way to the barn. And we'll see what's in there. Look, there's a big art installation piece right there. There's another one behind that tree. There's a fallen tree. It's like a horror movie. Am I going to come out of this okay? Like, we're not going to fall through the floor, are we? Okay, we're in the barn. It's dark. So here we go. Real quick scan. There's the person I brought with me. Sans hair, because they haven't seen you since you shaved your head. Okay. Oh my goodness, look at that. There we go. Very young Michael J. Fox. Crafter's paradise right here in front of me. It's like old toys and game parts. Okay, so here's the artwork. Oh, you. Oh, this is definitely junk to treasure. Yeah, you gotta be honest about that. Oh my gosh. Those crayons have seen better days. Wow. Okay, this I kind of like the idea of this. This I like. Okay, so I'm back. I'm back from that estate sale. It was jam-packed, filled with stuff. It really kind of was. There was lots and lots of pottery, from Francoma to Shawnee to McCoy, Brush McCoy, you name it. It was pretty much in that place. I only picked up one piece of pottery. That's all I picked up. It's all in what you're drawn to, right? It's all in what you're drawn to. But I will say this. I've been in many estate sales. Never had that one, any estate sale smell as strongly of mothballs as that one did. So, no. Okay, these don't smell. So what I come home with, here we go. So I picked up 3 different wicker. This one's probably my favorite. It's a fishy. 3 different wicker ones. Then saw those right when I walked in. It was a really interesting house, I will say that. Only piece of pottery I got. Here it is. Only piece. I love the sloppy little kangaroo smile. Crazing. I love good crazing. It's just, it was filthy. I cleaned this baby out really nice. So no condition issues with it at all, which is kind of awesome. So a cute little kangaroo planter. Oh, my favorite piece. And you know, how many of you have been at these sales before? And they have like a hold table, right? With a little taping out, and you come back to your little section and somebody has nicked your piece and put it in their pile. Thank goodness I got there before the other person did, because they tried to steal her. She was that fantastic, they tried to steal her. No. So I grabbed her, put her right back in my pile. So she was obviously on something or held something. You can tell by her hands there. But she's this amazing cast iron Art Deco piece. And you can tell by the little screw she was part of something too. But look at that face. She's gorgeous. I might have to pop a picture in so you can see just how pretty she is. Just the dress and the style. She's staying with me. She's going to stay with me for a little bit. I'm going to enjoy her because I think she's lovely. Okay, so not a lot of glass, but sitting out on the porch, just kind of strewn out there on the floor, not even on anything, just on the ground, hanging out. I found not one, but two fairy lamps. I never find these. 2 fairy lamps. Now I'd love to say, oh my gosh, it's such a cool color. It's clear. That's fine. We like the clear ones. Clear goes with everything. So Bars and Stars there by Ellie Smith. And my favorite, Indiana Glass Diamond Point Pink. It is pink. pink. So just so you can see the color difference, because it's such a light pink there. Now you can see it. It's pink, diamond point. I was very excited about this. John's still looking for his amber one. I sold it on him. Now he wants it back. So I got to find him a new amber one. So I picked those two up. And then that whole room of books, it was really kind of very muggy too. And the smell of mothballs was getting to me. I did grab a handful of books. I did walk downstairs with them. I got them outside into the sunlight. And I really wasn't exactly thrilled with the condition of them. And they were asking a little much for them. I have to be honest, they were asking a little much for their books. So I did pick up 2 books. They'll be part of the ephemera and book sale I'll be doing this week. Oh, and the glass will be in Glass with Class on Monday, 6 p.m. But the static sale, the books and ephemera static sale I'm going to be doing this week will have these books in it. So this is kind of like a preview and a haul at the same time. So I picked up this one, The Bell Ringer of Angels and Other Stories by Bret Harte. The reason why I picked this up, it looks like a very plain little book, right? I love the spine on it. The spine on it, that was really pretty. Inside, we have a lovely picture. Look at how sweet she is. The reason I picked this up was look at the condition this book is in. Look at the condition. This book is in fantastic condition. That's kind of what I like for my books, even if they're antiques, because I treat my books with tender, loving care. There's no dog earing of pages. There's no like cracked all the way open to crack the spine. I don't want to hear that. I don't do that to my books. So I expect the same in the books that I buy. So the copyright on this one is 1894. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 1894. The other ones that were in the same time period, there was some, you know, some really bad shelf wear and some peeling. I had a Lord Tennyson one in my hand, and I probably should have gotten one, but I didn't. This one I gave excuses from. This one is a little bit in rougher condition. I'll show you real quick. See this right here, and then the back. But it's a children's book. So, of course, I gave it a little leeway. This is, and it's even been colored in, like some naughty child had fun with pencils, Holiday for Out of Doors. And the illustrations, I got this because the illustrations in this are, they're on another planet. This is early 1900s. Look at this. Look at these illustrations. Oh, they're fantastic. And it's all, it reminds me of coloring book paper pages, if that makes sense to anybody but my brain out there. That's kind of what this reminds me of. But like I said, turn of the century kind of stuff. 1904, I think, was the copyright on that first picture I showed y'all. I'm trying to see if there's another copyright. Little Miss Vanity. No, there's not. So it's just so I'm going to say this is probably an early 1904 book. Early 1900s book. So I did pick up, so those are the 2 books that I picked up. Now, that was it that I got from the estate sale. So we were wandering around all these little small towns. It was like Penny Social weekend, and I had no idea what a Penny Social was, but I'm going to be going to one here in the next couple of weeks, and I'll let you know if it's worth going to your Penny Social if you've never been to one. But I found all these cute little, I love a good church thrift store. Love them, love them, love them, because you can usually get some really killer deals. So the next grouping of stuff, I'll show you stuff I found at the church thrift store. So first up is, oh, I almost dropped it too. Look, it's green, it's slag, it's a little German S. Oh my gosh, look at the 3D reliefs on that. And you can just, the slag is very slight. You can just see it right in here. Very, very slight. It's a small guy. It's a small guy. And there it is, guys. There's that number on the bottom. So I'm leaning, now I've seen these, I saw these listed online. People have them listed as Westmoreland. Completely plausible that Westmoreland redid these. I'm going to go out on a really big fat limb and say, this is not Westmoreland. Because of all the flat surfaces, Westmoreland would have marked Westmoreland down there, and that is either a 9 or a 6. So we'll be looking into this one. I am leaning towards, this is antique slag, like real slag glass. So if you watch Glass with Class, when we went over slag glass, green was one of the very popular colors. So I am leaning that this is antique slag glass, like proper slag glass. And when I find out who made it, I will let you all know. This will probably be an investigating a find piece right there. All right, a couple other glass pieces. These 2 pieces will be up for sale in Glass with Class on Monday. Oh, look at the color. So this is a celery dish. Celery dishes went from being vases, celery vases, to like this. This is just, I love this. I mean, for your summer fun charcuteries, you know, you put out some veggies in this. I'm just saying. And it can sit right next to this baby. This is the Miss America pattern. This is a very, very popular pattern and very, very, very hard to find pattern. So this is the Miss America divided dish. Look at your little, you put your little olives, all your fancy little olives maybe, or your different little, do different cherry tomatoes. I just think this on your little, I'm putting out some snacks for the evening with this guy. Use your pretties, people. Use your pretties. And that's what I'm going to say. And as I segue to that, I would like anybody who's interested, who's out there in YouTube land, who has a YouTube channel or has an Instagram channel, I really want to challenge you. I want you to show me on your YouTube channel how you use your pretties. Hashtag it, use your pretties. I want to see pictures up on Instagram. Hashtag use your pretties. I want to see this. I want to see that the stuff is getting used and not just sitting on a shelf looking pretty. Use them. Angela's probably one of the best for it. I see her, she sets a lovely table and she uses it. Claudia's mom, another one, sets the table and it looks gorgeous and you want to sit down and eat at that table. Even if you're sitting down by yourself at a counter table, like my kitchen, I don't have a table anymore. We have this countertop, butcher block countertop. I use my uranium glass plates every morning for breakfast and lunch. I use them. I don't use them for dinner because I have just smaller ones. But use them, people, use them. Okay, last piece I got. And I'm going to be doing a little cottagecore-esque kind of thing here coming up soon. And these are going to fit perfect into that. So I've got these tiny little, this is a little wall pocket. So we have this little guy right here, made to look like hobnail. But wait, there's more. And then to go with them, I got little butterflies. These are awesome. So these are plastic. And if I am reading this right, this is 1977. Yeah, 1977, and it is a Burwood. These are Burwood 1977. So you get the two butterflies and the hobnail. Another church thrift store. I'm telling you, I had a blast in my little church thrift stores. You know what it is the people who work there are always these sweet little elderly people, male and female, because the one I ran into was a gentleman, and they're just a kick in the pants, and they're the ones that ask, what is a penny social? I don't understand what a penny social is. Explain it to me. Now, one thing I did pick up for myself, look what I picked up. So I had to show it off. So this is a collectible glassware of the 40s, 50s, and 60s. Looking forward to going through this book. But when I opened up the page, now my name is not Rita. I'm going to pretend my name is Rita. But right there is Gene Florence's signature, 2003. You kidding me? Gene Florence's signature. He's the glass man. I'm like a little in awe, actually. So I picked this up. This is going to be fun to flip through. And I found a new used bookstore. So I'm going to have fun going to that bookstore and picking up more books. Because I walked in, I was like, yeah, do you have any these kinds of books? And she went, look at this stuff. Oh, I'm going to have so much fun flipping through this. So that was it. That was everything. That's everything I picked up at the estate sale, and I think I went to two church thrift stores and my used bookstore. Different one, new one. So that's it. I'd like to thank you all for hanging out with me. Don't forget, Glass with Class, Monday, 6 p.m. over on Claudia K. Vintage's channel. This Wednesday, we'll be doing a static book and ephemera sale. Over on my channel on Wednesday. I usually pop that up like midnight for the East Coast, and you West Coasters kind of get like your first crack at it because it comes on at like 9 o'clock your time, which is great. Yay, thank you, West Coasters. And Friday, investigating a find. Another thing. I'd like to thank all of you who are watching that and learning a little something for that. I appreciate you. So until next time, everyone, stay swanky and stay classy.